Well, hello, my dearies. Hello. Welcome back, my most ethical light and love crew. I haven't seen you in a while. I don't go on here very much anymore. We live in phases. Sometimes we're called to this or that. And so that's what's happening. It's Manifestation Mondays. Whoop whoop. I was drawn to wear this shirt. That's so cute. Anyway. But the thing that I noticed, a 10 of Wands in reversal. Dropping the load. It's not carrying any further burdens. But look, what I noticed was like, wait a minute, that color is so familiar. I was driving and I was like, And I looked inside and it was like, it's the in-between color, basically. Anyway, I'm a living rainbow. Alright, what's this? 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Something's disintegrating, dissolving. I think it's more so dissolving, okay? This is partnerships or certain contracts that are just like dissolving into thin air. You know? How there's like condensation on a glass of water. It's kind of the same thing here, except instead of breaking away from one side to like the other side of the glass, the looking glass, it's so there's no potential for like beer goggleism. This is more like the condensation, like it can drip, but at the same time, there's like a lot of heat. Yeah, there's a lot of heat in the air, and so in the surroundings. So it's kind of like dropping the 10 of Wands wherever I put that. Holy smokes, where did I put it? Well, Queen of Pentacles on the bottom is business. But I don't know where I put it. I guess this is a new header card. What did I do? Okay, anyway. Dissolution. But you see like how the particles are up in the air, you know? So it's moving from one state to another, a different, so of course there's mobility here, but not everybody sees it. Those that are fixated on the mechanics of the physical form, like which is what's on the surface, what's being fed to you, they don't see it. They've deactivated that part, or they haven't activated it at all. So anyway, dissolving from one state to another. Okay, I forgot that we had the Lover's card inverted here on the previous reading. So I'm going to cut the deck, and it's going to go in where? Huh? Oh, the High Priest. Is my equal here? Hey, what's up? It's crazy. The priest and the high priestess, or the high priest and the high priestess are, we're doing it the right way. What's in front of the high priest? 10 of Swords in reverse. He has risen from the ashes. Okay, interesting. All right, Archangel Michael. Do you care to elaborate on Manifestations Monday motivations? Do you care to elaborate on the new header card, 3 of Pentacles in reverse? What do you want to say for me? What do you want to say to me? What's going on? Well, there's a loading period, and then there's like obvious like support, you know? It's weird. It's not so weird. Strength, and then the 7 of Cups in reverse. There is no choice but to be strong in this situations. Okay. There's no other choice that's clearer than having to be strong. Like it's hot pepper. Here comes the hot stepper. But it's the hot pepper. That's funny. Hey, hello, happy moon day to you. This is the first time I've seen you on this forum. And thank you, by the way, for your support. So does that mean, I think that's like a widespread thing where there's no choice but to be strong in this situation of something dissolving, from moving from one form to another. That's what I originally wanted to say, but they had me repeat one state to another. So I think somebody's going to have to move. At least move over. This is your main forum? What? I know, I saw you. Oh, what? We've got people in here. I'm amazed. Well, hello there. Yeah, I think there's no choice but to do that. I mean, no other choice. That's a smart one. So this is a welcome. There's a welcoming to whatever is going to roll out. Even for those karmics, I don't want to use that word, but those that are, just like wanting to just dive off of a cliff, I think that's what's happening. Yeah. I wonder what does that mean for me, though? Because I don't think something's going to hurt me. I don't think there's something that's like Knight of Pentacles. So, something about taking some time, kind of like just rolling with it, because it looks like somebody is in a wheelchair. Maybe somebody who's going to be watching this is some way like handicap, but I do see like this is kind of like a wheelchair, so there's something just rolling with it. So I don't think that there's much of a delay. It's just, again, in talking about mobility of dissolving in the ethers, or things that are not seen to everyone. I think, hello, I think there's something that has to do with that there's still mobility, but it's just a different way things are moving. So there's that. Okay. What does that mean for me? I think there's something about growth within a growth mindset here, because it looks like there's a shell, a conch shell, or some kind of a shell here. And usually that spiral means growth. And that's very much like the stairwell, circular stairwell of the Ace of Swords in what's that deck called? Oh my gosh. It's what was it? I don't even know where the thing is, but it's whatever this deck is. Oh, it's the Emperor! I literally cut the deck, and it was the Emperor. Hey Emperor, what's up? So I guess we take that out. But I forget what it's called. But people who use this deck know. That's interesting thing, Spirit. Just giving that extra backup. Like, Spirit's ready for the move. Okay, Spirit, let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. So this one wanted to pop up. It's the High Priest again. What is going on? What fell on my feet? Oh! Before I read these two, what fell on my left toes was the Six of Wands inverted. Victorious. That's a victory move right there. And then Judgment. Holy smokes, that's karma. Ten of Swords accentuated. Oh shit. And then the Lover's card again inverted. My boo and I are going to kill it. We are going to slay. Slay. Yep. That's slaying. Extroverted. Butter's coming in. That's victory. What? That's weird on my left toes. That's incoming. So even if I walk awkward or whatever, if I don't take the best step forward, it's still the right one, because I'm already on path to where it's what do you call it? You can't go wrong. There's no diversion. it's all good. So what is this? Ace of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. For sure. Okay. So there's something on the bottom that... Oh, there is the Ten of Wands. I was looking for you. So this is dropping it together. What? That's weird. Okay, so there's something about patience. So this is on hand, okay? This is like what's on my plate. This is the appetizer before the full last meal. Okay. What's going on? Hold on, give me a second. Whoever this is, they have a high sex drive or something. Because it's like, again, he's holding the hoe, wearing an anklet on the left foot. You are? I'm wearing it on my right foot. Oh my god, I can't. There we go. See? It's there. Oh, fuck. There's only so much room. What does yours look like? So, Seven of Pentacles. I didn't... Yeah. So, Seven of Pentacles. It's being patient, but somebody wants to hoe around, like, with the right person, of course. Because there's patience here. I mean, it could, you know, if that's my person, it could easily be me too, because we got the same energy. So, but Spirit's like, no, break off that hoe. We're gonna get through this together. I don't remember what yarrow is supposed to stand for. You have two red ones and a pink one with an evil eye. I'm doing well, Tony. How are you? I should definitely have one, like, kind of like knotted one, like a friendship bracelet thing, and that's exactly what I should do. I should do it. I'm gonna do it. Okay, so there's patience. I need a little bit more context here. This is Manifestation Mondays. What the heck? So this waiting period, though, this is like the lobby area, and Spirit's like, I got it under control, honey. It's not just you and your boo. It's, I got it under control, okay? Because here I'm seeing the motioning for victory. It's like a big checkbox for Spirit's, you know, signature. Spirit's signature move. Spirit's signature ingredients are us. That's so good. It's so good. And yeah, but that's what's happening. Tiger's eye. Aww. Oh, thank you. It's already all right. It's already better. Don't lie to me. It's already better, isn't it? It's better. Remember, you granted wishes on the secret forum for everyone. Todas personas. To have as good of a day as I did. I mean, there was like some like snaggy parts of it. Like, what the frick are you? Like, what are you? You just stop being stupid. You look so stupid. What like stupid. Anyway, victorious. This was victorious. So, I got this new edition by somebody that, you know, when I get crystals, I have, like, the best suppliers. I mean, there's two that I have that are my favorite. Actually, I have three. Three that are my absolute favorites. And one of them, I only did one side of nails. I started out with this on this side, but I was like, what is going on with the color coding? I am motioned, like, whatever angel that does, like, the styling. They live in my wardrobe. What is it? The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So anyway, I don't even know. I don't even plan this stuff out. At least Maybe my higher self does. I don't know, dude. But like, I started with this on this side because I was like, self-care, right? Just, and I was like, but then I told you on my secret forum that it looks like my toes. Like, I wish my toes looked like all cutesy like that. But no, they're not like that. These are my hands. This is the best that I can do right now. Divine, yeah. Which ones? But that's what happened, right? And then, and so like I was at this thing, saw my supplier, but aren't they cute? Like, if my toes were like that, oh my god, I would have so many guys lined up. but because I don't, and I'm not gonna show you my tangled web of feet. That some people have to like kind of look the other way. Don't look at me, my feet are naked. Okay, anyway, so I was picking up this stone. I usually don't go for this stone, but I did. I was attracted to it, and I was like looking at it. I was trying to scry into it, right? Of course it's cut this way. It's not natural like that. But I noticed it was like the exact same color as my polish. I was like, what the heck? So I was able to scry some things that I haven't done in a while. Duck feet. These are like little hobbit feet. Hobbit slash, what would you call them, dude? Like if, if you looked at my feet, then you would, like, back in the olden days, you would think that if you just, if like, you know, the love connection, or like, you know, you, like, there's a long line of people, right? Like, who, like, but it's not the love connection. It's just like, who's your partner? Like, based on this kiss, or based on, I don't know, the feet, right? You would think, just looking at my feet, that I am a witch. I don't know. I have many generations to think about. Toe spacers. Dude, where are my toe spacers? I can't show you them because I washed them. But yeah, I do have toe spacers. Yes, I do have toe spacers. And in fact, let me show you what sometimes I have these things. Which is not like too crazy looking. But then I also have these foot braces that look like, you know, when you're going rollerblading and you have that thing, you know, like for kids. It's kind of like that for my feet. So they don't look crazy, but my feet do. So yes. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So there's that. And then I decided, hey, no, I don't like how they look funny when you could see like the leg, the tips of my like fingertips. So I was like, okay, let's go for this color. So I did that. And then this morning I was like, they're not that much better, but I'll do it. I'll just like, the distraction is two different colors, right? So that appeases me. It did it. And then this morning I was like, I don't want to spend that much time thinking about what I'm gonna wear. I'm just gonna like figure, just like, it's gonna be real quick. So I did it. I was like, that looks good. Okay, I'll wear that. Haven't worn it in a while. And I just realized that I'm matching. So beautiful. The synchronicities of subconscious connections. That's what's happening. Who knows? These are my props. Today. We're mixing it up. Like, how could you? It's just so, what? What? I didn't consciously decide that. And you know, like when things like turn out, it used to be like, oh, my underwear matches, okay, but I haven't cared about that in the longest time. I think I decided at one point when I was trying to match up like bikini bottoms with tops or whatever, doing it like bohemian style, just like, what works with what? I decided, like, with the exact coloring of certain things, that if I was ever with a guy who gave a shit about something to say, about the hue, the tone being different or whatever, that they were not the one for me. So, that was just one little, one little tidbit. But, yes, definitely. Alright, so what are we, I don't even know how we got there. But we got there. We made it. Yes. We have more facts. Alright, Angels of Light and Love. Archangel Michael, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? Manifestations Monday. Okay, there's this. Three of Cups. Still celebrated. And what fell between? The Ace of Swords inverted. Right between the legs. Like underneath, you know. This is facts. These are celebrated facts at that. That's interesting. But these are like the facts of life that are like the good stuff. I like it. I like it. So this was worthy. This is worthy topic for discussion. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things that we can talk about that are not so pleasant, but this is my forum. Not just the problems forum. You know. At some point it just gets this is Anubis. Anubis with a scarab and kind of like Isis wings right there, and then the Ankh right in the center right there. Got it a few years ago, but I integrated it into, you know, this thing. This thing was plain for a while. If you go back on my videos, you'll see, like, the evolution of my accessories. But, yeah, I wear it all the time. All the time. All the time. Anytime you see an upgrade to it, like a change up in it, that means that somebody tried to disarm me. That means that, by ritual, yes, Anubis is cool. Absolutely cool. I have a couple of them. But anytime somebody tries to fuck with me, tries to disarm me of my usual stuff, anytime you see a remake in whatever I'm wearing, that means that I have been attacked. And that means that whoever did that, got really fucked up. So, what would you say? Archangel Michael. This on the left side, death. Talk about getting fucked up. I don't know. This is inverted. I think it's like they know that it's my signature. They know it came from me. Yeah. Because, like, when I do the alchemy, the transformation, like with Anubis, and I say, hey, BFF, my study buddy, what do we do? What shall we do? Then we do it, and then, you know, that alchemy, like, they know exactly where it came from. Because there's something about signature moves, like a combo move. Yeah. Deflected for sure. So, there's something about that. See? The Anubis sends his love, sends his regards. Look at that. Flowers. That's sweet. Thank you. Yes. Alright. I'm gonna close this one out in just a little bit. Oh, thank you for all the fire. And the hundreds and the all that good stuff. So tell me something good. Tell me something good. Oh, we have Bastet too, somewhere here. Hey kitty. Bastet right there. Oh. Hey Milk. How are you doing? Mr. Shanks a lot. Usually you come in here only when, like, I'm in despair and I'm, like, I don't even want to say emo. I would verge on saying, like, complex goth. Just, like, really feeling it. You had your first podcast episode as a host today at school. Good. Good. Double good for both of you. Birth month deity. Very cool. I guess I gotta look that up. Birth month deity. Good to see you, Milk. How was your podcasting though? King of Swords in reverse. What's the deal with that? Is there a liar here? Is there a fibber? A double speaker talker? Actually, I really don't think so. I don't feel that. I don't feel the ugly of King of Swords in reverse. I don't feel that right here. What's that all about, Archangel Michael? Beautiful? King of Swords in reverse? What is this? This fell on my nail polish, the Fool card inverted. And it fell on my nail polish thing. He took with what? Oh, my Page of Cups! What the heck? There's love everywhere! In all different shapes and sizes. Oh. This is really hidden. It's like somebody's kind of like fibbing to me. But like at this, they're not telling me the 100% truth. I'm hearing fin. I'm in love with you. You know why? Because the fish is fin right there. But then like all of this, like they're not really saying it. And this is a person of his word. So it's like he's lying. He's lying. But it's not like I don't get like that he's like a dick. Cause you see, like this is him right here, formality. But he's like trying to keep chill, trying to keep cool, trying to be objective. That's what it is. But then here he's like, okay, I can present myself in my casual form. See? You see the resemblance there? They're two different suits. So like the similarities are insane. So this is like my weekend, okay? This is what that's what I'm going with here. And then right here, what props up in the inverted part is like the light is shown on, like this person is acknowledging their feelings. So this is a new journey, but it's very personal and very private. It's not gonna tell everybody about it. But this is an acknowledgement, an entitlement to your feelings, entitlement to however that flows, even if it flows into darkness. I mean, preceding those two cards was the Death card, and you see like the black void right there. I almost said blackface there. What the heck? Why do we say blackface is kind of a racist showing? Anyway, dropping into there. So there's something about something that's not normally not accepted. Period. But it was at some time. So stepping into like that blackface right here. I didn't think I was going to be using that terminology, but yeah. Send you a link. Yeah, send me a link. Well, that's good. So there's that. Do these pockets? Oh my gosh, these are working pockets. What the heck? Wait, is that you? Utility! I like it. It's a little loud, but yeah. That's what happened there. I've learned to love blouses, by the way. Hey, thanks. Oh, dang. It's the Empress in reverse and the Road Opener also in reverse. So something's about to get turned up here. And, there's... Ooh, something's about to get turned up. What? I've come to... Okay, let me finish a sentence, okay? Tina. because nobody's really in my way. But I've like, because I can hide my necklaces, I can like fucking button up, and like I can do anything. But anyway, I get to hide shit, you know, like to protect myself from bullshitters. There's like plenty of room where I can hide stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, there's a road opener, and the Empress has the right of way. Oh my gosh, you know, so this is being also objective. The Empress does it like she wants. But it's also like, being the traffic controller. It's a gatekeeper. The Empress is a gatekeeper. So in order to gatekeep, for me to be the Empress and to gatekeep, I have to be objective. Because, like, if the Empress isn't in your face, right? And we're talking, we're like, you have a certain, expectation, like bedside manner, and like, just how an Empress should be. But if the Empress has to lay down the law, it's important to, like, save face, but also make it known that I have to do my job and I have to gatekeep, and sometimes I have to be a bitch. And like, as far as a road opener, I'm not just the Vanna White of opening gates and closing them. This is like, you're not allowed, you know? So there's something about that there. Yeah, I think there's a filtering too, with different kinds of like love abound. Yeah. So there's that. So what else? What else do you gotta say? What else have you gotta say? Is there anything else? Because I don't think I want to do an hour reading here. How long have I been on here? Still, there's no timer on here. I forgot. It's been so long. That's okay. We'll figure it out. You want to know something that was wonderful? What a wonderful surprise it was, dude. During this full moon. Hi, Trey. During this full moon, I didn't have any like super big rituals planned or anything, but I went to my old job, and like the last time I was there was this big ass like ZZ plant, and it's good for feng shui and wealth and all of that, you know, fun stuff. And it was $100 marked down, half off. And I was like, $50? Okay. I don't feel comfortable spending that right now. Cause like my pocketbook is talking to me and just like, you won't have buyer's remorse, but it's just not the right, it's just not like, just be patient, just like chill. And so I'm like, okay, the next time I come over here, it'll be a different like, you know, measurement of monies, and if it's still here, that means it was meant for me. But I need to at least exercise a degree of patience. So I did that. I came back. I was like, I had my mind set on it. I was like, I'm gonna go. Yeah. So I was looking for it. Could not find it. I was sad. Except in a different location. Hey. Notification about an hour ago. Hey, Rockin'. So I found 2 of them. Like, it was basically a fifth less of the volume from what I found, but it was like $25 for like almost like nearly the same amount. And they had 2 of them, but I was like, I'm not going to buy 2. There's no need. I don't have that big of a house to like warrant. Let's not get crazy here. Let's grow with the wealth. Okay. But I only needed just like, that was a quarter of the price basically for the same shit. And so I was like, that was wonderful. So I got it. And then when I went back, I was like, if the other one's here when I come back, then that was meant for me. So I went back again when I had other errands to run, and it wasn't there. So I was like, good for whoever that's for. Good for whoever that's for. And so, yeah, that was wonderful. And when I was repotting it, because I divvied it up, and it was partly to clean it, I found a frog. There's a baby frog. Isn't that crazy? Hi, Roland. Nice to see you here. Proceed. I shall. What am I hearing? Let the games begin. Yeah, so it hopped out. I was freaked out because it was root bound, which is the way it's supposed to be, but so it had like all kinds of tentacles like strewn about, and I was like, angels of love and light, please protect me. Anyway, so I was creeped out, kind of like going through it, and I did it, but then something fucking jumped out of it, and I was little Miss Muffet again, and I saw it was a frog. I didn't know if it was, like, I had to exercise caution, like, is this poisonous? I don't know. And, did you cook it in a pot, that little frog? No. No, of course not. Why would I? It's just because I got the feat that I do, that I'm a little witchy? Of course not. I kept it. I pulled cards on the sentience, because things have been coming to me lately that are gifted. I don't even understand. But I asked, I'm like, should I just let it free? Where should I put it? I have a newt. No. and it told me that it was a gift from my crew. And so I looked at the frog spirit totem, and I created a home for it. Rather than putting it like in a terrarium thing, it's going to live free. It's in better hands than it would be. Because I counted all the plants in my room. In my room. I have, I think 17. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I know I have more than 14. I know I do. I don't know what I did with them. Oh, 15 was over there. I moved it. 15. 16. Roughly, it's around there. But it has a little Amazon going. Mm-hmm. Yes, free. Frog licking? No, I didn't know what to think because it was like shiny and black, and it was definitely not a salamander because it was hopping. Salamanders don't hop, but it had gooped fingers, so I think it was definitely a frog. I had to look up the differences like between like crocodile and an alligator kind of thing, but yeah, pure oxygen for sure. They're all cleaners. They're all good. Yeah. I do have 3 flowering plants. A peace lily doesn't really have. They're not really flowers. They're just. Those are not really flowers there, but yeah, it's good. Life is good. So yeah, that. Do you have any idea, dude? That's crazy. That's so much wealth projected. For me, that was my gift. Good to see you, Mr. Shank. May you be well. Of course. My favorite flowers are not the indoor kind. I just try to have something that blooms. There's cyclamen. In here. My favorite flowers. There are so many. It used to be like the standard like chrysanthemum, like the big bulbs. And then I could not really take care of those. I don't have those conditions here. And then dahlias, dinner plate dahlias. Oh, the flare. Then there's what is it, passion flowers? They look very alien-like. I don't know. My stuff isn't flowering. It's not the season for it right now. But, alright. What turned up in here? Knight of Cups? Oh, I forgot about this dude. Knight of Cups in reverse. Why do we got the Knight of Cups in reverse? Archangel Michael. Two of Swords in reverse. Oh, somebody wants to pass. Like I said, the Gatekeeper. He's trying to, like, did you see? Like, he wants he wants to open the road. He wants road clearance. No, you can't just be a knight and, like, fucking ask for that. No. You gotta see. Oh, see? Passion flower. That's what it is. Isn't that weird? That's fucking weird. Do you see? Like, it's a fucking passion flower. What I told you. What? That's weird. He's like, don't worry. I know all your answers. You know, oh my god, that's weird. Because, like, I picked that after, and I didn't even know that a card existed in here. And so he's like, he knows, like, my passwords, basically. This dude knows, like, he's like, I know all your answers. Like, what? Yeah, but it's like, what? That's crazy. Oh, okay. So this guy's like kind of a shapeshifter. He is the King of Swords. He's transitioning from the King of Swords to the Page of Cups, right? But then he's like, oh, I didn't know you had like a secret code, whatever. Well, let me just go ahead and go like in the same stance and talk your same talk, basically. So you know that, like, I'm trying to be discreet here. So he's shapeshifting back into the Swords energy. So he's like, you know, like, you know, it's really me, right? And that's crazy. That's crazy. You understand? It's like the type of crazy that's like, hold on, I need to, I need to do this. Yeah, he's coming up upright. Oh, he's moving into the future. He's moving. Okay. This dude is crazy. Like, do you understand? This is just doing cards with witnesses, with eyewitnesses here. But if you could see my life and the music, like the playlists and everything, like, I like drop off like Goodwill stuff, like donations or whatever, and then I stop into the shop and I'm like, I have successfully escaped and now have my me time. And then the shit, like, songs play on there, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go someplace else. So I go to, like, I don't know what, CVS? Song that I haven't heard in like forever. Also on point. Who's doing this? Don't know. I won't. So then, let me see if there's anything else here. Dude, my hair was rocking it like earlier today, but now it's like the end of day. It looks, it's not as beautiful. Just kidding. It's still me. That's okay. Bastet, do your thing, honey. That'll. I kind of like it. It's doing a thing. Kind of, yeah. Oh, okay. All right, Archangel Michael, what do you want to say? Is there anything else that you want to say? Hey, Anubis, Manifestation Monday. Monday motivations. Do you want to say anything? Usually I do like affirmation things. 4 of Cups in reverse. No, it's like I have clearly taken the high road. Basically, I've made the choice to take Spirit's Cup. I'm living the dream. There's many dreams, so this is like just one nice one. The royal, the royal treatment. Okay. They wanted this too. Ah, 6 of Cups, 8 of Cups in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. How beautiful is that? Look. We're sharing the same vibes. This is kinship energy. We go way back. Even if I just met you, it's that kind of energy. So there's something energetically tied to that, because you don't get that from just nobody. You don't get the feeling of like home and hey, thank you. Yeah, bountiful. Yeah, this is this is like prize winning stuff. I just realized the relative size between this and these little old kids right here, you know? The guy, he's working hard to show his reciprocation, because look, he's got like, his eyes are furrowed, and he's not like trying to be less threatening and like shrink to the same size as like the girl. No, this is like, I'm breaking my back to give you a piece of it. Oh my god. I just like this crazy. Okay. So when I got that thing, the plant, it became very evident to me that this person, I don't give a shit if like certain people are like not understanding all of this, because they're living on their own wavelength, and they know the more that they think less of me, the more they'll see, like, they're gonna learn. Okay. So I got even the message of like time cop. So my person is like so otherworldly, right? He can do things that defy time. What? So, you know how I told you about that plant being a quarter of the price that it originated at? He's like, I am breaking my back to show you like a quarter of like, to give you like that kind of a blessing. Do you know how insane that is? That's insane. So this is like the comeback of the to like what do you call it, to assist, give the assist to the comeback of the Queen of Cups. Like, honey, I'm gonna keep you in upright. Don't you worry, okay? You don't need to like furrow your eyebrows scrying into that cup. You don't like. This is insane. This is freaking insane. That's crazy. Yeah, and like I have my own watermelon here, but his watermelon is bigger, or at least like it's like kind of closer. So I think he's closer to me than I really expect or something. But he's giving me like a quarter, like that's a gift. And even giving me that quarter is basically showing like he's willing to equalize or something like that. So when he gives me a quarter of whatever he's got over there, it's both are the same size. That's insane. What? I have never even like, when I listen to readings, they're like things that I've already like gone through before. Like they're not new to me. So, and some people are guessing too or whatever, but like this is mine. That's insane. And talk about like putting somebody on like a pedestal to give them a boost. The Queen of Cups is Lady's Mantle. Do you see that? That's insane. That's freaking insane. Yeah, the ship has come and now it's like, it's off, bon voyage. Huh, interesting. This though, a Lady's Mantle, kind of, the leaf spread kind of looks like geraniums though. So something's hidden in disguise, like plain sight, that's kind of like, what do you call it? It's because geraniums are like, you can see them like on plotted areas of like residential homes or whatever. It's so common. But this is different. This is Lady's Mantle, so I gotta look that up. Hello, Val. Oh my goodness. Valsia Haxville Lee. V. Oh my goodness. Anyway, here we go. This last word of the day. Okay. Manifestations Monday. Monday motivations. Archangel Michael, what do you want to close with? That's interesting. What's on lap? Is the Tower moment accentuated? The intro card inverted. A decision has been firmly made. I get to start something. Like, I have my own fucking deck. Like, the deck, you know, the top of a boat or whatever. But there's something... What fell over here? Queen of Swords, yeah. This is matter of fact. So it's kind of like my higher self is, because it fell over there, but it's looking to my past area. I mean, it looks different when I lay it out, that's my left side. So it's, and that's the past. So it's like my higher self is, you know, with the time cop thing I'm learning. I feel like, what do you call it? What do you call it? Psychic attacks. So, yeah. So there's something about, like, instead of watching my back, it's watching my past, because there's some energies that I have said goodbye to, like, even, that I've kind of closed doors with. That includes, the person that's, you know, on paper, my boss. There's something about, like, having to... stand firm. There's something about it. Like, I know the truth in what kind of fuckeries there are. This is the High Priestess, too, because her foot is on the thing. But it's the High Priestess grounded. This is the same depiction as the Tarot of the Holy Light. If you look at the High Priestess, she has her foot like exactly like that on there. I want to look it up. I really want to look it up. Give me a second, because I really feel like it's important, especially getting these cards with the. Like, this is a formal introduction. Like, they've already done the cover sheet, which means that there's so much more entailed on the, and yeah, there's so much more entailed. This is like the finishing piece to say, like, this is the announcing of certain creators, certain, people who can take ownership of this, like, deck. And so it's been known to, it's been, like, confirmed to all. There's something. Give me a sec, okay? Where is it? There you are. So again, Tarot of the Holy Light. Okay. I'm curious, because, like, I have not opened this deck in a while, so I guess I'm going to be using it for quite a bit. But, and the High Priestess also ties into the Empress there, because she's got her foot on the moon. High Priestess, where'd you go? But I remember seeing specifically that was the case. Okay. High Priestess. Yeah, see? Right there. So, the High Priestess, and where did we see that card? Same kind of thing, you know? So it's like kind of the hokey pokey. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left foot in, and you shake it all about. So that one's Lady Slipper. It's definitely pointing to the foot. And all that talk about the foot thing, like, just be grateful. Like, there's so much more to me than just that. So there's something about So the left foot in, and then so it goes from Queen of Swords to the High Priestess. So there's something about an elevation point here where it's like, oh, if somebody wants to come at me, even like from behind, or from the past, it's this situation is for sure gonna get escalated, and you will know what I bring to the table, because you can size me up correctly. Like, I'm already on the winning team. Like, I've created the winning team. I'm at the goal post, you know? Two of Wands right there. Lit. So, that's definite. Okie dokie. So there's that. So bottom of the deck is Four of Swords. Some people are going to have to play dead. Like, you really have to think about it, you know? And this is mainly, like, healing. This is, like, the holding tank that's behind it. Page of Pentacles. So, you know, there's something about, like, hey, I offer you the consideration to really think about what the fuck you're doing. Even if you have to play roadkill dead. Thank you for the responses. That's what that's all about, okay? I'm not going to babysit you, but I'm going to give you a little talk, like not a little talk, but a little, this is the final offer, like, for you to really think about what you're doing. That's for some of them. That top of the deck, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's a shitty boss. Or it could also mean that, it's playing, what is it, boss moves? But, like, I'm not going to handhold you. I'm not going to micromanage you. Like, I've already spoken the truth. So, let me see what's behind that, though. Page of Swords. Yeah, we're all learning here, right? Well, no, we are all capable of learning here. Okay, so what is your takeaway here? What's your takeaway? Nine of Swords. Whatever it is that you're encountering, do not stress. You know what I'm hearing? Let it be. So Mother Mary comes to me. I'm speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. But, like, and in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me. There will be tomorrow. I think that's what is it. Let it be. Dun dun dun. Yeah. So that's a different version of dun dun dun, because there's like a the sound of it. It's like, you know, it's like dun dun dun, but the tune in this is it's like an organ playing, but it goes it de-escalates. So there's something about that there. A transmutation or a different take on descending energies. That's what they said there. Okay, what is my takeaway? Just my takeaway. Ten of Cups. What? That's insane. I told you. They told me, actually. I didn't just tell you. They told me. Telephone. It's ringing. All right, that's it for now. Thanks so very much for all donations provided in light and love. I certainly appreciate it, if not magnify it. But now, darlings, now that this reading is officially over, upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine, with their appropriate karmas due. Bye-bye. Assisting with a sequence of roll out in light and love. I close the portals in this reading now.